Yeah, drop day morning, phones in hand. Austin, Scally noon, that's the plan. Folky Brim swisher, peaky live. Refresh the page, don't blink, don't try. Flat caps low, newsboys warn. Gas beach broken and rain and storm. Under the brim, that's how we move. Off the brim, same hard groove. Had hustling, catching all them drops. Under the brim, till the clock won't stop. Dubs had hub reviews with Moose and Ox. 508 Airborne, on that can stop. Had hustling, pages reload. Missed one drop, still on the road. Had hustling, head down, brim low. That's the life, if you know, you know. Off the brim, 2026. Tell them it's Roundtable in the mix.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to the Gentleman's Roundtable. This is Off the Brim. First of all, I'll give shout out to Dubs Hat Hub for making that music video. And
oh yeah, that's awesome, Dubs.
And, Good shit. It's gaining a little bit of popularity.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, so great job on that, Dub. And
you're missing your calling.
Yeah. so here we are. We got
the name Dubs.
Airborne, Chad, and Ox. Dubs Hat Hub. Hello, everybody.
What's up?
And just, everybody in the chat, just wondering where you guys are tuning in from. Also, tonight's episode is sponsored by Radcaps. They are releasing now the Gallig, the Gallig cap. It's dropping now, and I'm gonna put the link in the chat here. It's being loaded there now. If you click on that link and use the promo code Roundtable, you'll get 10% off your order. And that is live now at radcaps.co. All right. So I'm going to leave.
Wow, I just had a look at that. I like that. It's a blue herringbone with a green bill.
Yeah, Todd did a great job of that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Nice.
All right. So, I see you, Brian, on here. Splinter City. That's right, buddy. Yeah. All right, so the first thing we're going to talk about today is the first video you remember seeing. What was the first video you remember seeing? And we'll go ahead and go with you first, 508. Go ahead, Chad.
I remember the day when MTV first came out. My cousins they had cable, and so we went over there and we watched it the first day it came out. The first video I saw was. Video Killed the Radio Star. I think they had only like 5 or 6 videos that they were playing on rotation, in the beginning there, over and over. So, but yeah, that's the one I remember as my first.
What about you, Dub?
Yeah, mine was Aha, Take On Me, and it was the whole the stencil sketch, where the sketch became like a comic book kind of world, and it was pretty cool, man. But Dire Straits, they had that Money for Nothing too, and that was always on. And those two I remember specifically. So
I think that Aha video won some awards because
probably.
Yeah, it was like new what they were doing.
Yeah. What about you?
What you got there, buddy?
I mean, my earliest memories, be honest, was probably Yo MTV Raps and the stuff they would put on there. I can remember Third Base Gas Face.
Oh yeah.
Third Base, the gas face. And just all that whole era. There was something on, and I don't know if it was just a New York thing or a tri-state thing, or if anybody else knows this in the comments. It was called the Video Jukebox, not the Video Music Box. That was different. This was the Jukebox, and it was on cable access television. And you would turn it on, and you would just see like a jukebox on your screen, and you would call up the phone, dial a number, and then you would press the number corresponding to the video, and it would play, and they would charge your phone bill for it.
Yep.
And I would just watch that thing for hours and hours and hours, and it was just random because the video that you called in, everybody would see it, so you could just watch it for hours, and people would be selecting videos, and you would see any video they selected. And when 2 Live Crew, Me So Horny came out, you would put the jukebox on, and you would see that thing play nonstop all day long. And that thing, that made me a man. Let me tell you right now, man. Those are my earliest
TV Raps, Fab Five Freddy. Oh yeah.
Yeah, just those early raunchy rap videos. Believe it or not, like my early memories of videos.
Oh yeah, terrible quality. It was just, it was like you could tell they just filmed it with their home, their home. What are the cassette recorders? Whatever they're called back then.
Yeah.
Were you a third base fan, Ant?
Huge third base fan. The Cactus
I
album,
like them a lot too.
The Cactus album was probably one of my first
Yeah.
cassettes that I owned, the first 5 at least. You know.
Yeah, I follow him.
Nice.
Search on TikTok. He goes live just about every day.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. So for mine, I mean, it's Thriller. Michael Jackson Thriller.
Thriller.
It was like a world event. And it was.
Did you have the jacket?
Today. Yeah, and
I always wanted that damn jacket.
Yeah, I actually had one, so it's always.
Did you? The Thriller one or the Beat It one?
The Beat It one. No,
Yeah,
the Thriller. My bad, Thriller.
Yeah, I always wanted the Beat It one, man. I never got it.
Yeah, that was Thriller scared me. Yeah, it was a little scary there. I was probably what did that come out 83? I was maybe 6 years old, 6 or 7 years old.
Okay, I was 2 years away from graduating high school.
Oh wow.
Well, at least you're not dating
I was
yourself.
3.
Yeah, those are great memories. And I'm just curious what everybody else's first video was that they remember seeing in the chat. I know I got a few of them on here. Let's see here.
Ace in the
Video
house.
Killed the Radio Star.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We need to get him his own square.
Yeah, It Takes Two by Rob Bass.
Yeah, Rob Bass, man.
Todd's time.
DJ Rock.
He's Fight for Your Right by Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, and also remember It's Tricky. Remember the Tricky by Run DMC when they had Penn Teller acting like they were Run DMC and they're in Japan. All right, we got some orders coming in for the Gallig, and
cool.
Hopefully Todd sells out of those tonight.
No, save Todd. Save me a 57.
That's a cool looking cap.
All right, so the next question we have, now we got the first video out of your way. What is a song, and it goes for you guys in the chat as well, that you're embarrassed to admit that you liked and you listened to? You guys want to do two? You guys want to do one from the 80s and one from the 90s?
Sure.
I don't know if I can differentiate them. I don't know. I know they were in that time period, but I don't know if they were.
It was all a big blur to you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Those were my band days, so. I think probably my two guilty pleasure songs that I didn't play around my friends were Sade's "No Ordinary Love" and "Criminal" by Fiona Apple.
Oh, you got mine, man. That's what.
Fiona got.
Hey man, great minds think alike, homie.
Fiona Apple got 2 out of the 4.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So I picked Fiona Apple and "Don't Speak" by No Doubt. So Gwen Stefani and a little Fiona
the
Apple.
thing is, she looks exactly the same today than she did back then.
I know, man.
I mean, it just tells you when you got money what you can look like. Yeah.
It's that adrenochrome.
Takes care of herself.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, nothing's gonna stop us now by Starship. That's Todd's.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a good one.
That's a good track.
I want to dance with somebody.
Oh,
yeah.
Great track.
What about
those
you,
things come on in the grocery store now, and I'm cutting a rug in the frozen aisle, bro, and I hear that shit. No doubt. So for me in the 80s, I don't know if anybody remembers the freestyle 80s music. I don't know if it was regional to the tri-state. A lot of it was from New York City, like TKA and Lisette Melendez. It was just like a dance house type of party music. And my sister was really into it in the hair days, where she would tease her hair out with the hairspray and everything like that. And I made fun of her to no end with that music. But there was one particular song, "Point of No Return" by Expose. And that was a song that, it was in the movie Adventureland. I don't know if you guys saw that movie. And that song just totally takes me back. And when that stuff comes on the radio right now, I'll pump it. And I used to make fun of her for listening to it forever. And then the 90s, I got to go with Dubs on that, no doubt. I was a huge No Doubt fan in the 90s. My mom even showed me a picture the other day. I had a No Doubt shirt. I had a Gwen Stefani poster right over my bed. I mean, this is the shit that I don't tell people. I've seen them a bunch of times too. And I actually, in Jones Beach, I was like in the second row and I was like off to the side, and she actually jumped over the speaker to come to our side. And I rushed to the front of the stage and stuck my hand out, and she just missed my hand and like slapped the hand.
Oh, man.
But I came that close. Our hands went like this. I swear to God. It was like,
But
she always had some really cool plaid like pants and stuff.
Yeah.
I had a huge crush on her, but she was amazing. She was amazing live, though. I can tell you the energy.
First album by Real McCoy, Todd Zorn, All right, so I'm gonna go a little bit different here. On the 80s, I got two. I got Voices Carry by Till Tuesday.
Oh, good.
It was basically about domestic violence, but that was one of them. And the other one was good old Boy George and the Culture Club, Karma.
It's so funny how when you hear the titles of some of those songs, you just hear the song playing through your head.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, when you think of songs like that, then next thing you know, tomorrow I'll be at work and I'll be humming the tunes. I'm like, I haven't thought about that in 20 years.
They're catchy.
And then from the 90s, I would have to say Bop by Hanson.
Oh, that's a great one.
Yeah.
You win.
At that time, I was in a line of work where it just happened to be played a little bit. And so it just kind of got stuck. And I ended up, that was back when you used to have the CDs, when you used to burn the CDs. So, and then my other one, I'm not sure this is not a guilty pleasure song, but the Just Another Day by John Cicada. Yeah, I mean, I used to listen to that religiously. The CD came with a Bose system I bought back in the 90s. And actually I played that song on repeat in my car. But those are my guilty pleasure songs.
So no Barbie Girl or Aqua or anything like that?
Nice.
Barbie Girl.
Yeah, Barbie Girl. That was what was the other one? We talked about the other one the other day, the Right Said Fred.
Oh, yeah.
I'm too relax.
Sexy.
What the fuck is Hanson up to now? I haven't seen them in a long time.
Well, they gotta be in their 40s, I would imagine.
Dude, that's crazy.
There you go. See, Todd's got good taste. John Cicada was awesome. That's right. So now we're gonna go back to like a one-hit wonder. Okay. What is a one-hit wonder? Your top one-hit wonder of we'll do the 80s first. All right, if everyone remembers the 80s. Go ahead, do it, Chad.
Soft Cell, Tainted Love. That was a pretty big one-hit wonder when I was younger.
Good track.
Did I get you again?
You got me again, man.
Yeah, great minds think alike.
Oh, you understand love too? You got another one, Dubs?
Oh yeah, I got Skilo. I wish, man.
That's on my list, dude. That's on my list.
I wish I was a little bit taller.
Wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller, dude.
I can't believe all like 20 years of tracks, and we're like have some of the same stuff. It's crazy.
I know, that's cool. Had the whole Forrest Gump scene going on. It was
yeah. That's actually one of the 4 I have listed here, but for the 80s, well, that was 90s, right? I mean,
that was 90s, yeah.
So we're doing 80s now. The 80s got to be Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up. I mean, that's had a resurgence now.
Yeah.
And then, my son started playing Fortnite.
Rick Roll.
Yeah, Rick Roll. That came back now, and it's an internet craze now, and so that's got to be the one, man. That's my 80s.
We got Vanilla Ice on here. Sheriff. On mine, I got 2 from the 80s. I got the one, I Saw You and Him Walking. Orange Juice Jones, The Rain.
I haven't heard that song forever.
Yeah.
And my other one I have is, you guys remember the one Michael Jackson did the little the chorus for? Sometimes I feel like somebody's watching me.
You know what's weird? I had an argument with my son recently because I'm like, that's not Michael Jackson. And he's like, that's Michael Jackson. I'm like, it's not Michael Jackson. That was actually Barry Gordy's son.
Was that Aldo Nova or someone else?
It was like, I think it's Barry Gordy's son who did it. And then I looked it up. I'm like, holy shit, Michael Jackson's doing the chorus. He was partially right on that, you know?
Did you hear the story on that?
Huh?
Did you hear the story behind that?
No, it's the story behind it.
Rockwell was actually in the studio recording the song, and it was in the same one. And Michael Jackson was recording a song at the time. And Rockwell was like, well, I'll just ask Michael Jackson to do it. And I'll be damned that Michael Jackson didn't do the chorus for him, because it wasn't supposed to be Barry Gordy's nephew or something like that.
Nephew, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, so that's the story behind it. Yeah, so I was confused about that. I'm like, holy shit, it was Michael Jackson. That was a creepy video. Speaking of videos, that video scared the shit out of me. I remember that.
Yeah.
You know.
Here's another good one. Here we got Michael Zander. Amadeus.
Oh,
Yeah.
Somebody said
Hey, Doc.
Dexy's Midnight Runners as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Eileen.
We got here. We got Rockwell. We got Milli Vanilli. Come on, Eileen. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Matt Gillespie said, hi. Hey, y'all. What's going on, Matt?
What's up, man?
Simply Red holding on. Never ending story. And then Todd said Rico Suave. Rico.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on TikTok now as well. Yeah, all those guys.
That was another video that always played on that jukebox. Freaking Rico Suave.
Yeah.
All right, so what about the 90s now? I know you guys, I know Dub Ristless one from the 90s, but what about you from the 90s, Chad?
As far as
One-hit wonder.
I don't really have any from the 90s.
Ooh, Cult of Personality is a good one. Yeah, it is a good one. That was really
but they had a lot more songs than that were popular.
Yeah. That's what you think of when you think of them.
Yeah. Well, I listen to their music, so I.
Right.
Yeah.
Doug, you got another one from the 90s?
Rock, No Sex in the Champagne Room.
Yeah.
Citizen King, man, Better Days. Do y'all remember that one? I've seen Better Days. Yeah. That was a good one. Space Hog, In the Meantime. All those, man.
Savage Garden.
So many good ones from the 90s, I think, dude. But
somebody else just said Skilo. I wish that was definitely.
There's a lot of them going on right now.
That's on a commercial. That's actually it's on a commercial now. It was playing in my house the other day. It's on a commercial.
Such an awesome jam, man. It's
It's right up there with Whoop, there it is. Who was that?
Voyage.
What was it called?
Yeah.
There was actually two versions of Whoop, There It Is. There was like Whoop, There It Is.
Tag Team.
There It Is.
Tag
Team.
You got Blind Melon from the 90s.
Yeah, Blind Melon.
Yeah, Jamiroquai. I remember that. Yeah.
Virtual Insanity. That was a good one for real.
Cumbersome. 7 Mary 3. Oh, here's another one. Here's what Brian put on their Tootsie Roll. All right, he's gonna start taking some of ours. What do you got from the 90s there, Ant?
Well, remember Craig Mack Flavor in the Year?
Oh yeah.
That's a one-hit wonder. I mean, and then the other one, it was a group called Young Black Teenagers. You remember that movie? And they were all white.
Yeah.
YBT, Young Black Teenagers. They were all white, and they had a song called "Tap the Bottle." Tap the bottle and twist the cap. Yep. That was a big one-hit wonder.
I don't know if you remember when Yo MTV had the trading cards.
Yes, I had this trading cards.
Yeah,
I had a whole box of them.
Yeah, they were
like the actual box off the shelf.
Yeah, Tap the Bottle, and Craig Mack was a banger. Yeah, you got that right. All right, is that the only one you got there, Ant? Because I got a few of them from the 90s.
Yeah, those are the two I had from the 90s because Dubs took the Skilo one.
Sorry, man.
I mean, Blind Melon too. Blind Melon.
You can't touch this.
Blind Melon. That was a great song.
Yeah,
I hear that song now. I turn it up. That's a great song.
Well, didn't he? I think it's the only reason we one-hit wonder is because didn't he die of a heroin overdose?
He died.
Yeah, they had a couple other songs that I like, but they weren't popular on the radio.
Yeah.
I just I think there's a song called "Mouthful of Cavities" I like a lot that they do. He does a duet with somebody else.
So on my one-hit wonders of the 90s, Todd said the Rico Suave one. How about "Steal My Sunshine" by Len?
Yep.
Steal My Sunshine. I think all those guys are dead now. I think they all died. Yeah. That was one. How about Ahmad Lewis stuff? Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But something. Yeah, that was a great one.
Yep.
Yeah. James Lade, that was a great song. And,
would Bittersweet Symphony be a one-hit wonder?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it was a good one.
What was the name of that group again?
The Verve, I believe.
The Verve,
The
yeah.
Verve, yeah.
I mean, there were so many good songs in the 90s.
Yeah.
And then my last one of the one-hit wonders would have "Wanna Be a Baller," "Shot Caller," 20 Years.
Dude, I've listened to that so many times, man.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah, they were great. So that is, but yeah, that was the one-hit wonders in my era. And I see so many people commenting on some other ones.
Yeah.
I got "Butterfly Kisses," "You Can't Touch Us" by MC Hammer.
He had a lot of other.
Yeah, he wasn't a one-hit wonder though. He had a ton of popular
Too
songs.
legit to quit.
What's
Too
up? Yeah,
legit.
you know, the thing is like that was pretty much their only song, but now it's like that's making a revival with TikTok and Nicki Minaj when they did that mashup thing.
Well, he had "You Can't Touch This," "Too Legit to Quit," and there are a few other ones too that were really big.
Well, the first MC Hammer album was amazing.
It was,
yeah.
Turn This Mother Out. You had, I mean, that was a great one.
I even had like a cassette. There was like an hour-long movie he put out for the Prey video, and it was like a whole movie.
Yeah,
and
I was just about to say that. Yeah,
remember that? And the Prey video was in the middle of it.
Yeah, that's why
I actually like that song. Yeah.
I had an MC Hammer doll with the little boombox.
Yeah.
Did he have the parachute pants?
Yeah, the parachute pants, the gold ones. I was trying to look for it for the Toys episode, but I couldn't find it.
Those were awesome, dude.
That's awesome.
All right, so now we're gonna go to the next topic here. We're gonna leave it up to the audience. Do you guys want to talk about 80s and 90s hip hop, or 80s and 90s like alternative and rock? Let's see what they say here in the chat here.
We can always do a little of both.
Yeah, we can mix it all together. I mean, what else are we going to do, right?
Yeah.
Yes. How about Z?
What happens? We run over the hour.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
All right, let's just go ahead and get into it then. We'll start off with the rap. And let me just go ahead and I got to get my cheat sheets out of the way here so I know which way we already covered, because I had about 6 itineraries for tonight. All right. All right, so what actually it says here first, I missed a spot here. The first concert you guys attended, everybody attended. What
the first concert I ever attended was Kiss for their Kiss Alive 2 concert. I think I was in 5th grade. My aunt took me to it. I was a big Kiss fan as a little kid. But it was an awesome concert. I had all their albums as a kid.
Yeah, mine was Doobie Brothers and Leonard Skinner. So
nice.
Went with my dad, man. It was pretty awesome.
I bet that was an awesome show.
Yeah. Really loved the Doobie Brothers show, man. It was great. Yeah.
Michael McDonald swallowing that mic as he sings.
Yeah.
I used to love the Doobie Brothers.
Yeah, I still do. I listen to them all the time still to this day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See people writing some stuff here. Ghetto Boys wasn't a one-hit wonder though.
Oh yeah, no, I like the Ghetto Boys. They had a lot of good songs. Scarface too.
Souls of Mischief, 93 to Infinity. That was a great album.
Yeah, I was a big Ghetto Boys and Scarface fan.
Yeah, Mind Playing Tricks on Me was amazing.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah. I love that one.
I really like Scarface after they broke up and he went solo too. He had some really good stuff. Yeah,
definitely. My first concert, we talked about this, I believe, on the first Gentleman's Roundtable. We got into it, was the Jingle Ball. It was a Z100 thing, and it was like a Lilith Fair thing with a bunch of girl artists. And I won. I happened to win the tickets, by accident, on the radio station. And I went.
Good place to meet girls.
Actually, there was a bunch of girls that invited me to watch it with them.
Yeah.
That was a pretty cool night. But No Doubt headlined it that night, and that's when I really got into No Doubt, because I just happened to be at the show, and I was like, "Holy shit, that was kind of amazing!" when they headlined it. So I was like,
"What year was that again?"
That was 90. It was the beginning of 96.
Yeah.
So actually, it was the end of 95, like Christmas of 95. That was around, I would say.
Yeah.
Or 96, one or the other. I got to look at the ticket stub. I actually still have it.
It's all good. Just
95, 96, around there.
Yeah.
All right, so. That good Christian upbringing I had, my mom decided to take my brother and I to go see the Beastie Boys on the License to Ill tour.
Oh, cool.
I was probably 9 years old at the time. and it was at the Fox Theater in Detroit. It was in March of '87, and it was 2 songs in. First of all, it's not a good atmosphere for a 9-year-old. There was a big inflatable penis that comes out of the stage. It was about 20 feet tall. You had girls dancing in cages. And,
man!
After 2 songs, somebody pulled the fire alarm, so we had to evacuate.
Oh no!
Okay, we had to evacuate. It was like for 30 minutes, but they ended up going back. They ended up letting us go back in. They finished the concert, and I remember on the ride home, you know, my mom was just doing it because my brother and I were just egging her on to take us. She really didn't know, but it definitely opened her eyes to parenting, and and she made some. She probably shouldn't have took us to that one. My brother's 7 years older than I am, but yeah, it was.
At least she got her money's worth, man. So,
Yeah,
she stayed to the end.
Yeah, and it was Beastie Boys to me is my favorite rap group of all time. Favorite album, Licensed to Ill of all time.
That's a great album.
I mean, they basically changed hip hop for us pale folks, and you know, probably the best producer I think in hip hop ever is Rick Rubin. I mean, what he did with Def Jam, but yeah. But I've probably been to about 15 Beastie Boy concerts, you know, before MCA passed away. But I've seen them so many times, and it's just like you went from first of all, they came out with Cookie Puss, which was a punk rock
I had
album.
that.
It's like a
and then
it was an EP.
Yeah,
Yep.
and then a local New York DJ actually heard it, and they put it on one of their rap commercials for like a Cookie Puss when they did the phone interview on the album.
Yeah.
And then that ended up catching Def Jam to where they ended up getting on with Rick Rubin, and they ended up doing License to Ill. And then you had Paul's Boutique after that. I mean, they just it was.
Well, they had a bunch of good albums after that. I mean, they their music kind of changed a little bit, but I liked all the stuff they put out.
And MCA was one of the main reasons why they changed, because he wanted to get away from the whole party animal type niche, and that's why they left and went to Capitol to do Paul's Boutique, and then they went more of the alternative, Check Your Head, and a couple of those other ones. But yeah.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say Paul's Boutique was Paul's Boutique is one of the most classic albums of all time. That's
100%.
That's their
100%.
best album. That's what changed the game, Paul's Boutique, for sure.
Yeah.
I saw them with Tribe Called Quest and Biz Markie and for the Hello Nasty tour. I thought Hello Nasty was another freaking amazing album as well.
Yeah.
Didn't they open for Madonna with License to Ill before that? I know they opened for Madonna.
I remember hearing that too.
And then it just got so popular that they ended up doing their own.
They wound up doing their own.
Yeah.
Man, those 808s on License to Ill was so awesome, man. If you had like a system in your truck, you know, back in the day.
Man.
Yeah.
I can remember them playing at old block parties and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're one of my top 3 groups of all time for sure.
I gotta say though, the Chronic from Dre is pretty awesome album too. That's one of the best albums out there. Also, I like a lot of the G-Funk stuff.
Definitely.
That whole production in the '90s there, Dre's production was.
Yeah, he changed everything too. You know, with some of the stuff he was putting in the background of his songs. You know, a lot of those
high pitched twang.
Yeah.
Hey, you said Tribe Called Quest. Didn't Q-Tip come from them, or was? Or am
it was Q-Tip and Fife Dog.
Yeah.
And Biz Markie opened that show, but he just DJ'd. He came out and DJ'd, and he played all the old 90s hip-hop tunes, and everybody started a mosh pit. So we're like moshing to Wu-Tang and shit and stuff like that. And then Tribe came out, and then Beastie Boys. That was awesome. That was the only time I ever saw Beastie Boys. I went to the Tibetan Freedom concert, which MCA is the one who started that. But I went the day the Beastie Boys didn't play. I only went to Saturday, not the Sunday.
That's one group I wish I could have seen live.
Yeah, same
here. I've seen a lot of concerts, but I've never seen Beastie Boys.
Yeah, they did well back when it was just like it was more of a party type concert when Hurricane was their DJ, and then when Mix Master Mike started doing it, it started turning into like a show. It was pretty sweet.
I got to see House of Pain and Rage Against the Machine play. That was an awesome show.
Together, that's awesome. I saw Rage and Gangstar. Rage and Gangstar play together.
Nice.
That was insane. There was Mounties on cops on horses, like the riot squad was there.
And I'm going a little bit off topic here. So we did our first concert, or our first concert we attended. What is a concert that you attended that you are, I mean, it's kind of like the guilty pleasure one that you're ashamed to admit that you actually went to?
It doesn't have to be from the 80s or 90s.
You can say anything on this one.
I got taken to see the Monkees play.
Hey,
That's a great one.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't have any, man.
Yeah, I was a little kid. My aunt took me. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have any. Everything that I went to see, I wanted to see and I paid for. So definitely not anything I didn't want to see or regret seeing.
I love music, so I usually have a
Same
good time
here.
if I'm at a concert.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had a few duds, man, where I went and I'm like, why the hell did I go to this? One of them was Sugar Ray. You remember Sugar Ray?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And also with Sugar Ray and this other stupid band, like, hey, now you're an all-star.
Oh yeah.
Smash Mouth.
Smash Mouth.
Yeah.
Smash Mouth and Sugar Ray. I was like, why did I come to this? But Blink 182 has to be the worst live band I've ever heard in my life. They're freaking horrible live.
Yeah, I don't think I go see them play.
They were terrible.
Yeah.
I saw them, I think, twice, but in festivals by accident. And I'm just like, oh shit.
Yeah, I don't think I've been to any bad ones, man. Really, to be honest,
it's not really a bad concert.
Yeah.
I mean, it was.
Guilty pleasure. Which one would you be kind of embarrassed to say you went to? Is the way I took it.
Definitely that first one. That first one I said.
So
own
my
all.
one that I'll admit, my wife's home, so I got to keep it down a little bit. Is at the time I was seeing this girl, so she wanted to see a concert, and it was Bush.
Oh.
And
Dude,
I mean,
same
they
thing
made
with
some
me.
good songs. I have
I like some of their music.
But there wasn't too many guys at the concert.
Yep.
And,
Dude, I felt the same way. I went to Bush and Veruca Salt. Like, this is gonna be a cool concert. First of all, Veruca Salt I like better than him. But anyway, no guys there. I had the same embarrassing experience, bro.
He does like cooking podcasts now.
It was outside venue. And this was back when girls didn't dress like they did now, obviously. But one of my biggest like kryptonites I told you guys before is when girls used to pull their ponytail through the hat of their baseball cap, and there had to be 3,000 girls that were like that.
But you're right, the baggy clothes were in back then.
Yeah, and it was
Jinkos, jeans and stuff.
I mean, I think that relationship lasted about 2 weeks after that, and then I moved on. But it was. Yeah.
Thank Karen Rosdale for that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that was. I just want to hit on that. And
Sugar Ray puts on a good show. Ox, shut your mouth.
Let's see what else we got on here. Some of these chats on here. Let's see, Kenny G. That'd be the first. You said about Kenny G. I took my mom, probably one of the best concerts I've ever been to. It was probably about 95, 96 at the Palace of Auburn Hills. And I'm not thinking his name. Come on. Geez.
Michael Bolton?
No. It was Billy Joel, and then it was the Boston Red Sox song.
Neil Diamond.
Neil Diamond, yeah.
Neil Diamond.
Yeah, Neil Diamond, and it was probably one of the best concerts I ever been to with Neil Diamond. When he
Neil Diamond got some hits.
Yeah, when he said to the America song, I mean, it was like there was people in tears in the crowd because the American flag dropped, and I mean this was back when actually people, a little bit different nowadays, but it was pretty touching, and Brian, it wasn't RuPaul. We got a Michael Bolton, but if you guys ever had a chance to see Neil Diamond,
Michael Bolton,
Neil Diamond was amazing.
I've seen videos of his concerts. I've just never seen him live, but he's pretty good in concert.
Well, yeah. Well, now he's got I think he's got Alzheimer's now, where he can't even perform.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't even know that.
Jimmy Guerrero, he went to Madonna, Garth Brooks, and Alice in Chains.
And the Thunder Rolls.
Oh, he's going to see Lionel Richie and Earth, Wind, and Fire. That'd be cool.
That's a good
I'll
cool.
be honest with you.
I like Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yeah,
Dude, they got to be getting on up there, man.
Oh, yeah,
Hey.
we
all are.
Yeah, I used to like Earth, Wind, and Fire, the Ohio Players.
Yeah.
It's funny because Chad said he saw House of Pain. When I saw House of Pain, it was 2017. And Everlast stopped the show at 10 o'clock. He's like, everybody go home to your babysitters.
Well, that was probably after he had like the 3 heart surgeries.
Oh,
yeah.
by then, yeah. I mean, this is
Yeah.
this is now almost 10 years ago. Even then, holy shit.
Yeah, well, that was when he had all white hair.
Crazy.
Boy, when he had his debut album come out, Everlast, What It's Like, what that song was.
Yeah, what it's like.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a 90s.
Ford.
That's
Yeah.
a 90s.
I like some of his
right
solo
there.
music, and that song he did with Santana was good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
What it's like, there's a big 90s hit right there.
Yeah.
That was late 90s.
All right, so we're just gonna do some freestyle and talk here. Let's go ahead and start with rap, hip hop. What are some of your favorites from the 80s and 90s?
As far as what band or
Yeah, anything. I gotta pull up my rap sheet here. What did they do with my rap sheet?
I
Just go
like.
ahead and some of your favorites, Chad.
Yeah, I like the Beastie Boys. I like a lot of the West Coast stuff. Dre, Snoop Dogg. Also like Outkast. Some of the H-Town stuff like Slim Thug, Paul Wall. I like a lot of everything. It just depends on my mood. But I like a lot of the funkier stuff.
I'm a lot like Chad. I do love Outkast, man. Andre 3000.
Oh, yeah.
AT Aliens is probably my favorite rap album ever, man.
Great
Elevators
album.
and Wheels of Steel and all that. Dude, I love it, man. I listened to it a lot growing up. And, of course, Beastie Boys, License to Ill, the 808s and that. Can't beat it. But, yeah, man. Outkast for sure. I don't know. There's so many. I remember like my first exposure to rap was probably Houdini, 5 Minutes of Funk. And me and my cousin would just listen to it over and over. It's really long and 5 minutes, it counts down. And I just thought that was so awesome, dude.
The beat was amazing. Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chad said 2 Live Crew, and it helped
Todd.
him grow up.
I saw that. Help him grow up a little bit. I don't know if he came on late, but that's what I was talking about. Somebody else also wrote Real Big Fish. Somebody mentioned Real Big Fish. I saw Real Big Fish in the city once, and I swear to God, I was deaf for 3 days after that. It was so fucking loud.
NWA Automobile song, yeah. That was Easy. He was a fool for that one.
Yeah.
What do you got, Ant?
So I'm going to go really quick right now down a whole list because I'm not going to talk. I'm just going to go down a list because I love hip hop and I don't want to leave anybody out, even though I probably left a lot of people out. So here we go. Nas. Nas got to be my top one only because he's still doing it and he's still doing it like he used to do it many years ago. And he's a Queens guy too. So Nas is number one. But then the rest unranked, Rakim Allah. I know that's Moose's guy. Big Daddy Kane, Eminem, Pharoah Monch, Big L, Guru, Cool G Rap, Del the Funky Homo Sapien, Cool Keith. I know Dubs knows about him. Chuck D, Inspector Deck, Black Door from the Roots, J. Rue the Damager, Andre 3000, Large Professor. I mean, the albums, 36 Chambers, Low End Theory, Hard to Earn. My favorite Public Enemy was Apocalypse 91, The Enemy Strikes Black. I had the shirt and everything. Paul's Boutique we talked about. 3 Feet High. How about 3 Feet High and Rising, De La Soul? Enter the Stage by Black Moon. The Chronic, like Chad said. Illmatic, Reasonable Doubt, Paid in Full, right? Most Raising Hell, Black Sunday, Ready to Die. The infamous
Black Sunday.
The infamous Mobb Deep, Liquid Swords, Ice Cube's Predator with Wicked. Wicked.
Dude, that Predator album.
The Roots, Illadelph Half-Life, Outkast, AT Aliens. There we go. J. Rue the Damager, The Sunrise in the East, Big L, Lifestyles of the Poor and Dangerous, Big Daddy King, Long Live the Kane, Dr. Octagon, Cool Keith, and Dan the Automator. I'd go on for days, but I stopped there.
Did you have MF Doom on that one or?
MF Doom, I got into in the 2000s, so I left him off because I know he was under a different alias earlier on. He was somebody else. I forget who.
He's had a few. I forget the name of it now, but
him for me, I got into him more when I was in the underground in the 2000s.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, I'll tell you a quick story about Cool Keith. Is that I was in the studio with him. I just was with one of our local artists in Detroit. He was actually on his album, and this was back in 2001 when he came out with Spankmaster, and and that was he was in the studio for about 2 days, and I don't. There was so much white powder around that.
Oh yes, you told us this. That's right.
Talcum powder.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah, and I left out House of Pain, and that's probably one of my favorite groups of all time. I told you I would leave somebody out.
It's hard to really.
I left off all kinds of stuff too. I forgot Cypress Hill, Tupac.
Yeah. That's why I went down the list. And House of Pain's follow-up, Same as It Ever Was, that was a classic, and a lot of people didn't think it was as good. I thought it was better.
Well, when you brought up Predator by Ice Cube, you remember the intro to that song when it was like from the American Me movie? And then it comes out like walking, stalking in my big
yeah.
Oh man, I used to listen to that before I played football, and that would just kill somebody. Yeah, it was.
That's what we used to do. Like hip hop was the hype music. Somebody just said Run DMC. Anyone? I did mention Raising Hell.
Oh
yeah. Run DMC was great. Yeah. So for me, my top three, I'll go top four lyricists of all time. Number one, I got Rakim.
Yeah.
I got Chuck D from Public Enemy. I got Big Daddy Kane and KRS-One. Boogie Down Productions.
How did I leave out the teacher, bro? See, that's what I'm saying.
Boogie Down Productions was amazing. But Skilo Rock was killed in I think '88. But he was just like I said, he was a teacher. Like you said, he was a teacher.
Yep.
And now as far as the 90s are concerned, my favorite album from the 90s all time would be DMX's Dark and Hell is Hot. The intro to that album, it was another one that at that time I was working a little bit more of a violent job, and I listened to that album just to be prepared. Yeah.
Dude, that was the one Mike Tyson came out to on his comeback. You remember that?
Yeah.
When Mike Tyson got out of jail and he fought Peter McNeely. I never forget that. I was watching that fight in the basement, and he came out to that DMX song, and that was sick. That was legendary, bro. That was legendary. That's DMX is somebody though I used to be like, I don't know about him. He balks a lot, he this and that. But now when I look back at it, I'm like, yeah, he had his own style. I appreciate it more now,
Dude, him and Mystical both had that aggressive kind of just throwdown style, man.
Yeah, Mystical. What a bonehead he was. He ruined everything.
I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Yeah. Cash Money. I mean, no, that was
the 90s. The 90s, you had Master P, the whole No Limit. I mean, they ran about 3 years in the 90s.
Yeah, the Hot Boys. The Hot Boys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Manny Freezy had some good beats.
Yeah.
Somebody about Slam by Onyx.
Onyx,
that was it. Yeah, that was a real good one. Yeah.
Onyx was another one that was like one great album, so there was like they were part of like that time, but no great MC came out of that, you know what I'm saying? And but that was a great album. Back the Fuck Up was a great album.
Actually, DMX kind of reminds me of Onyx in a way.
Yeah.
The way
That's sort of, and Busta Rhymes too. They just
how he bugs out. Yeah, his first two albums were amazing too. Busta Rhymes,
he's with Leaders of the New School, and then he started showing up with like the Jungle Brothers and the Native Tongues and Tribe Called Quest and them. And then he went solo, and he was, he's still doing it, man. I didn't realize till afterwards how fast he can rhyme too.
Oh yeah.
He started doing that,
Did you guys like Bone Thugs too?
Oh, Bone
Thugs was great.
East 1999. That album there was just classic.
I like that one a lot.
Todd Swisher just put up a post about one of his new hats, and he was dropping some Bone Thugs flavor on it.
All right, so now we're going to go ahead and switch the genres, and we'll go ahead and go to. You guys want to do alternative next?
Yeah,
sure.
That'll work.
All right, let's go ahead and go to alternative music. So let's go ahead and put that in the chat. What's some of your favorite alternative songs and albums that we had in the 90s? Because of you, let's see what this. I got a comment here. Because of you, I now own way too many Stokowski caps. Best rap album, Old Sugar Hill Gang, and more recently Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, 36 Chambers.
Yeah.
Sugar Hill.
Well, I do apologize for you Well, the way I look at this question here about Strakowski or anybody that said I formed an addiction for him is that if you didn't have it to spend there, you wouldn't have, I mean, what else would you have spent it on, right? All right. So now we're going to go. There we go. Here's a name I haven't seen in a while. 311. Remember them guys? Yeah, they were great.
I just saw them a few years ago at the festival by my house. The Whalers opened up for them, which is like, there's like one of the original members from the second incarnation of the band. You know how that goes. And then 311 came on doing that. And I couldn't believe how
I'm with Ed on that one, man.
Yeah,
MTV Live for sure. Yeah.
That is by far the best live album ever.
I like the Alex.
The Unplugged.
He's talking about Unplugged.
Yeah, the Unplugged are really good.
Yeah, Alice in Chains.
Especially that Alice in Chains Unplugged. And also Stone Temple Pilots Unplugged was really good too.
Dude, he was in that big rocking chair, and just he was throwing down. Yeah.
Stone Temple Pilots, I mean, there's another waste of talent.
I don't know. I think my 3 favorite alternative albums would be Dirt from Alice in Chains.
Okay.
Bad Motorfinger from Soundgarden. And then also, I like both Core and Purple from Stone Temple Pilots a lot.
Yeah. Stone Temple Pilots was great. They were great.
I love Scott, and I like his group, his stuff with Velvet Revolver too. But that's a little later on.
Yeah,
I like Scott Whalen, so may he rest in peace.
I'm beginning to think Chad's my brother from another mother.
That's right, brother.
Alice in Chains, Dirt, 92, Soundgarden, Super Unknown, and Nirvana, Nevermind. But Weezer's Blue album too, man. I loved it. A lot of people hate on Weezer, but I love the Blue album and Pinkerton. Those were both really kind of chill albums, man. Not like their later
stuff. Where was Weezer from? They were from Wisconsin somewhere, weren't they? Kenosha.
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah, I got to throw in too, because we're not going to talk about it, but my favorite punk album from the 80s was The Descendants, Milo Goes to College. As a former drummer for some punk bands, that's another genre I liked a lot, so I just had to throw it in.
Never did the punk, but I did metal, man. I like Pantera a lot. And
I love metal too.
And I'll admit,
I like Phil Anselmo's other band, Down. I love some of the stuff he did with Down.
Yeah.
Well, Pantera was another. Yeah, Pantera was another band for the line of work I was doing when they released This Love, and I mean it was
Walk
played every night by
Walk and 5 Minutes Alone.
Dimebag Darrell, man, he could play the guitar
from the '90s alternative.
So it's amazing how much we cross, because when I was thinking about this, I'm like, I'm not a Pearl Jam guy. I'm not really a Nirvana guy. Although
I'm not a Pearl Jam guy.
Although I liked Bleach, I'm not really a Nirvana guy. I was all about Soundgarden, Super Unknown, definitely.
Oh yeah,
Alice in Chains, Lights Like Live. You remember Live?
Oh yeah,
I do. Yeah,
Live is a great band, and I just think Smashing Pumpkins, Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness, man. When that double CD came out, that's an amazing friggin' album. I think that's underrated.
Really was.
So a couple years ago with Green Day, Oasis, Foo Fighters. Those are my groups from that era. Rather than the Nirvana and Pearl Jam, which were the biggest. I've seen so many of them live in different. So Scott Weiland, solo. See so many of them live and everything. Weezer, man, the Blue album.
Yeah,
I saw Weezer too at Jones Beach. That was a great album too.
Another one to throw in there would be the Chili Peppers.
Chili Peppers.
Yeah. Don't Kill Coyotes was a pretty cool album when they first came out, just because it was so different and funky, compared to everything else out
at
that time.
Grunge alternative, but they definitely deserved their own little category and mention, for sure.
Yeah. One of the best concerts I saw was the Chili Peppers playing, and Flea was just popping the bass like crazy. His strap broke. And so he's bouncing his bass off his thigh, and he didn't miss a beat while he was playing with no strap. He was just able to balance it off. It was the most incredible thing I'd never seen.
Hey, did you know that he was in Back to the Future? Did you know that?
What's that?
Who is?
He was in Back to the Future too.
Yeah, Back to the Future too. Flea.
Sure, he was one of the hooligans.
Yeah.
Well, you had brought up Smashing Pumpkins. Not that I'm trying to get off subject or anything. Did you ever see the interview that Billy Corgan did with Bill Burr, and what's the guy's name that did the Bobby voice? Does the voice? Not Howard Stern.
Mike Judge.
No. The comedian, the one that does the voice of Bobby, the Bobby cartoon.
Oh, okay.
Bobby's Burgers?
What is his name?
You saying Bobby's Burgers? Is that the cartoon?
No.
Oh, you talking about Howie Mandel? Howie Mandel.
Did you see the interview they did together with Billy Corgan and Bill Burr?
No, but Billy Corgan's got some good interviews on his podcast, man. It's really awesome.
Well, they had them both on there, and Bill Burr was like kind of pissed at Howie Mandel because they brought Billy Corgan in, and they were saying that they both had the same dad. You know,
I saw clips from that. I didn't watch it though, but I saw.
Oh
clips
shit! I gotta
from
check that out.
And Bill Burr seen Billy Corgan walk out, and he looked at Howie Mandel. He's like, "Are you really gonna effing do this?" That was the funniest. But yeah, that was not to get off something. I just thought of that when you brought up.
I can remember an MTV Video Music Awards when it was really good, and I was so excited for it. And I remember they used to play out on the marquee and Radio City. They used to play outside up on the marquee. They would have one band go on the other, one band go on the other.
I remember that.
One year it was like No Doubt went on and did like Spiderwebs, and then another, maybe it was the Bosstones went on and did something, and then when the show opened, it opened with Smashing Pumpkins and Tonight Inside.
Yeah.
Oh, those were the days, bro.
That's a band I haven't heard in a long time, the Mighty Bosstones.
What was the name of their song with the little saxophone?
Yeah, I mean, that was all their songs, but you're talking about that. Yeah. I know that the big hit that they had originally, I forget what the hell.
Were any of you guys into Fishbone at all?
Oh yeah, Fishbone. I saw Fishbone.
I seen them in concert. They were pretty cool in concert too, man.
Did they bring out the strippers when you saw them?
No.
Yeah, they had strippers on stage when I saw them.
I saw them play at First Avenue. It's not a very big stage there, so they were pretty cool in concert.
I saw them like in Times Square, Roseland Ballroom over there in the Times Square area. I think they're still doing shows. Pretty sure. Yeah.
My favorite alternative albums from the '90s would have to be probably. Obviously, Pearl Jam 10, that was probably the first one that turned me on to alternative because that was the first time I ever heard that kind of music. And then, of course, you had Nevermind, but I thought In Utero by Nirvana was really good. And then, at that time, Dave Matthews Band was a huge influence around the college atmosphere.
Every time I think of them driving their tour bus over that bridge and dumping all their septic stuff and they get caught. It hit a boat going underneath them.
That was a crazy story. I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember it too.
Well, they have a big following that follows them everywhere, like that band Fish, right? I mean, some people are crazy over that.
Dude,
Dropkick
Murphys.
Yeah, Dropkick Murphys at House of Blues in Myrtle Beach. My friend Brian's on here. He's in Myrtle Beach. He said Dropkick Murphys are at House of Blues last night, and Steel Panther will be there on April 3rd. Yeah.
I saw a band called Two Skinny Jays. They were like a hip hop sort of.
I've heard of them.
Two Skinny what?
Two Skinny Jays. They had one album. Look up the album, man. You'd like it, Chad. Two Skinny Jays. It's a great album. I saw them at the House of Blues in Myrtle Beach. You'd probably like it. It's if you like Beastie Boys.
Valentine Bray. Have you heard of those guys? The new group?
A new group? I don't know nothing.
They're called Joey Valentine. They sound
What is it now you're saying, Moose?
It's Joey Valentine.
Okay.
Check them out. They are
Yeah. I mean,
that was great.
When I have my daughter in the car with me.
And Where It's At.
Yeah. Oh, Beck. Yeah.
Jane's Addiction.
Jane's Addiction.
Yeah.
I saw Porno for Pyros, which is his other group.
Yeah. Jane says. Yeah. All right, let me see if we got any more comments.
Yeah, that Barry Carroll seems like a crazy dude.
Yeah, he's kind of nuts.
Yeah.
What I was saying before is when my daughter's in the car with me, that's how I learn all the new stuff. And I gotta say, Taylor Swift, she's pretty good, bro. She got some catchy stuff. That shit sticks in my head, man. Forget it.
That should have been your guilty pleasure, man.
Well, it's not 90s though. So.
Yeah,
that's right.
But I did. Listen, I could. Borderline by Madonna, great song, bro. Whenever that comes on.
Yeah. Well, I remember when Beavis and Butthead Do America came out, and then Red Hot Chili Peppers did the roller coaster song.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And there was in the cartoon. Yeah, it was.
Wasn't that originally an Ohio Players song?
Yeah, right. Yep.
Yeah, I had that. I think I had that album. I think it was called Sticky When Wet.
Was that
had the girl on it with all the honey all over herself.
Yeah, and then but the
They
funny
had
scene
some
from
crazy album
Beavis
covers.
and Butthead Do America is when they were at the Hoover Dam, and they're like, "We're at the." He's like, "Damn," and he's like, and then Beavis is like, "Is that like goddamn?"
Well, that was in Vegas Vacation too with the Chevy Chase when they went to the Hoover Dam.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah. All right, let's see if we got any more in the chat here. I kind of missed a little bit of the chat. Oh yeah, somebody was definitely telling me it was Howie Mandel before I figured it out. Let's see here.
Aeroplane. I haven't heard that song in a while.
Yeah, that's a good song.
That's a killer song.
Yeah, Pearl Jam was definitely REM. Oh yeah, remember what's the frequency? Can't it? Yeah, that was a great song.
Losing My Religion.
Yeah, that's me in the corner. What was the other one? The Orange Crush. You remember the TV show on MTV? It was called Remote Control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was one of the questions. What was the soda after the name of the soda in the REM song? It was Orange Crush. I remember that. Blind Melon was good. Yeah.
My favorite Chili Peppers album was Californication. Actually, that came out in the late 90s.
Pretty good one.
Yeah,
that's a good song too.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if we missed anybody else from the 90s. I got to pull up my 90s playlist here on my phone real quick. Yeah.
We missed a one-hit wonder, dude. Y'all remember Crazy Town?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, God. Butterfly.
Yeah.
He just died.
Crap.
There were so many one-hit wonders.
Something just happened with that dude. Did he OD or something?
Yeah.
Well, he made a new song with it, with the Butterfly.
Like the sneeze.
With Echo, the rapper from Las Vegas. They did a Butterfly song from that. And then about a year later, he OD'd. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of those guys, they just couldn't.
I know from playing in bands and stuff that a lot of talented musicians have chemical dependency issues.
Well, Gypsy and Vanilla just now took mine out. The Presidents of the United States or Green Jello.
Presidents of the United States.
What was the Green Jelly song? The Three Bad Wolves. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my God! Remember that? Yeah. Remember that video? It was like a claymation video, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Presidents of the United States. What was that one song called?
Peaches.
Moving to the country.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat me a lot of peaches.
Yeah.
It's Lump. Remember the song?
Yeah, it's Lump. It's Lump.
You know what that was about?
No.
He had a tumor in his head. The whole song's about the tumor that was in his head.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so he's like,
Never knew that.
It's Lump. It's Lump. It might be dead. You know,
oh my God.
He's talking about his tumor in his head. Yeah.
I never knew that.
I think
the lyrics actually make sense now.
That's crazy. Yeah. They did a remake of Video Kill the Radio Star too in the late 90s. I can't go without mentioning Sublime here. That's one of my favorite groups of all time.
Yeah.
Great 90s stuff right there.
Yeah.
Any of you guys like Social Distortion?
My wife likes Social Distortion. I saw them live once. I'm not big into them, but my wife likes them a lot.
Well,
I was into them when I was a teenager.
What was the lead singer of Sublime? His sons actually took his spot.
Brad Noel.
Brad, yeah.
His son sounds exactly like him. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Unless they do something in the studio with the voice, but it's like identical.
Yeah.
I'm seeing them this summer. They're coming around here this summer in July.
I got Radiohead. Remember Creep by Radiohead?
Oh, yeah. I like that song a lot.
The Radiohead has some good stuff.
My Own Worst Enemy by Lit. Remember that? I am. Oh,
yep.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got here. Third Eye Blind.
Hey, Dubs, are you into corrosion of conformity at all, COC?
Not really.
I love that.
Yeah, never did get into them.
Soundgarden was good.
Soundgarden, one of my favorites. I mean,
they were one of my favorite albums. That's Bad Motorfinger.
Nine Inch Nails.
Black Hole Sun.
Yeah, Black Hole Sun.
Who just died? Didn't the guy from Third Eye Blind just die?
Yeah.
He did, right?
Yep. Collective Soul. Karma Police by Radiohead. That was a good one. Yep.
Yeah.
How about Goo Goo Dolls?
Yeah.
What was Iris? Is that the name of the song?
Yeah. That was another one. That was one of the ones you listen to just to have a good night. Yeah. The girls love that song.
Well, I was watching Gutfeld the other day, and Kennedy, she was the MTV VJ. He was on Gutfeld.
She's on like Fox News or something now,
Yeah,
isn't she?
she's on
Gutfeld. Oh yeah.
She dated the guy, the lead singer from Goo Goo Dolls. So he was mentioning it to her, and she was like, "Yeah, I provided half the goo."
God. I don't want that mental picture.
Yeah, no, exactly. I'm like, well, who's she with right now? And that she
I
just
can't
said
watch
that.
my brain.
She's probably fucking pissed.
It's kind of crazy
the,
seeing her on Fox News, man. For me, I'm just like, I can't process it in my
Yeah,
head.
it's crazy, right?
What's next? Kurt Loder's going to be on there too.
I seen a thing on Kurt Loder. I think he turned 82 years old.
He's 82, yeah.
Yeah.
He was like our age when he did that.
He's playing bingo somewhere every Wednesday night.
It's just amazing. He's 82 years old. It seems like yesterday he was reporting MTV News,
Because he was in his 40s
man.
At that time. He was in his 40s, I guess.
What was the other one from the old time DJs? Adam Curry.
Downtown
Julie Brown.
Yep.
But we could talk DJs for days too, man.
Yeah.
Todd saying he saw Goo Goo Dolls. Actually, Goo Goo Dolls is a good group, man.
Yeah, they are.
Actually, they got some good tracks.
I like that song, Irene.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's what it is, or is it
White
Iris?
Zombie.
It's one of the two.
White Zombie was good.
Thunder Kiss.
Oh, I like White Zombie. Yeah,
Oh, I forgot about these. Here we go.
I like Blood, Milk, and Sky. That's a good song by them.
I forgot about that. Tool, dude, the whole Steam Fist.
Oh yeah, Tool, Sober.
I was never into Tool, but they were huge.
Oh yeah, Helmet too, man. I like some Helmet.
Well,
Helmet and House of Pain, Judgment Night soundtrack.
Oh,
Yeah.
Judgment Night. Yeah.
That brought
Yeah, that
rap and rock together, you know.
Yeah, when I used to bounce, Tool was on every night. You had Tool, you had Pantera, you had a lot of Metallica because they used to do the light shows to Metallica for the beat. And it was.
Hey man, you need to check out Maynard and Steve-O from Jackass. They just did a podcast thing about his near-death experience. You need to check that out. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Involving Metallica?
Oh no, Maynard from Tool and Steve-O.
Oh, Maynard from Tool. Okay.
Yeah.
And Steve-O from Jackass?
Yeah.
And Brian just now put on there Marilyn Manson, Beautiful People. That was another one. That was another one you listen to just especially on a Friday night before you got off work at like 4 a.m. Oh.
Any of you guys listen to Ministry at all, like Stigmata and some of that stuff?
Ministry? No, I've never listened to Ministry, but I know that they're huge.
Yeah, they're I think they're out of Illinois.
Misfits
they used to play a lot here.
I never heard of.
Oh,
I can do a show about bands I never heard, but they're huge.
Anthrax when they did the mashup with Public Enemy.
Oh yeah,
No, yeah.
Bring the Noise.
Yeah.
Attack of the Killer Bees. That was a great album. They were on an episode of Married with Children. Remember? Where they ate Peggy Bundy's food and they all started tripping on acid, like having acid trips.
All right, so the next question is, what song takes you back to high school?
Go ahead, Chad. Chad's like, damn, that was a long time ago.
I wasn't ready for that one.
The polka.
Yeah.
Chad's going back to the Drifters now.
I played drums in a bunch of punk bands, so I don't think you're gonna remember any of the songs that I remember. The Misfits, probably anything from them brings me back to high school.
So it's not like the arm bone's connected to the hand bone.
Oh man,
I'm not that old.
But that's like everything we're talking about is pretty much from high school. So we just named a million of them.
Well, no, that's high school for you guys. I'm 10 years older than you guys. You got to remember, I was born in '67. So
I know. We're like on opposite ends of the generation. I was born in '80. You were born in '67.
Gen X started '65. I was born '67.
Yeah, Todd put on there, "You Ought to Know" by Alanis Morissette. I remember.
Yeah,
that.
how can we not mention her?
Isn't
and
it
then
ironic?
Of course, ironic was
Yeah.
You know, everybody had that.
Ironic.
Album. Everybody had Jag a Little Pill. I don't care who the hell you are. If you say you didn't have it, you're lying.
Yeah. At the time, I remember a person I used to talk to. She listened to that all the time. Yep. Yeah, the whole Judgment Night album. Yeah, that was great for me. For '90s, I would have to say that would bring me back to high school. it'd be my senior year when Rage Against the Machine brought out what was this? The one with the superhero guy in the front. What was the name of that album?
Oh, that was the one with Bulls on Parade on it.
Yeah.
I forget the name of the album. Yeah,
that whole album was amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're pretty entertaining in concert too, except for all the propaganda they throw out leaflets in the audience, but they're pretty fun to play, to watch play.
Even drop kicks like that now too.
Yeah, when they did their reunion concert a couple years ago, it was like the second show, and Zach De La Rocca tore his Achilles. And so, that's
what happens when you get old. You can't jump around like that anymore.
Yeah.
Mick Jagger still does. He ain't carrying nothing.
Yeah, he still has like 20 shows to do, and he did the rest of the tour with a torn Achilles.
Oh my God,
that's a nasty thing to tear too. Sometimes they have trouble repairing that.
Oh yeah.
I'm not big on politics and music, but Tom Morello's a pretty good guitar player, man.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh yeah. I can listen to anybody. I don't care what their politics are.
Me neither. And that was the whole thing, you know. I won't get into it.
He's top 3 in my book. Guitar. Stevie Ray Vaughan's up there. Yeah, he's top 3 for sure.
Oh come on, you got BB King.
For me, I guess mine would be the Blue album from Weezer again, man. I just remember like field parties and stuff, and just cranking that up and just chilling out, dude, and Sublime also. So. Yeah,
that's what I was gonna have to say. Sublime, 40 Ounce of Freedom. I used to surf in Rockaway, and I would just get in my first car. I would leave high school, jump in my first car with my board, drive to the beach right after school, and just blast 40 Ounces of Freedom, and also the Sublime self-titled album, and that would just pump me up for that. And that's just, that was my main thing back then.
That reggae twist to it, dude. It was just it was awesome, man.
And that's why I became a huge Bob Marley fan. I mean, but he's obviously not. I mean, I think he probably died in 1980, so that doesn't put him in.
I used to listen a lot of Bob Marley and Peter Tosh.
Yeah, definitely all that stuff. If you go back further than that, I mean, I can go back to 50s and 60s too. I just love all kinds of music. I woke up with Cousin Brucey and CBS 101.1. Cousin Brucey with my mom every friggin' morning. She would play it on a clock radio, and I listen to doo-wop every morning of my life.
But 70s music could be their own show. There was so much good music in the 70s too.
Yeah,
most definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, they talked about that with the 80s movies before, with the amount of.
That's got to be one of our next shows. Is one of our shows coming up? We got to do like teen movies from like the 80s or horror movies, and we do all kinds of different stuff.
Evil Empire, that's what it was.
Evil Empire, that's right. Yep.
Yeah. I had a shirt, Evil Empire shirt with the 3/4 sleeves I got from Sam Goody.
You're talking about Rage?
Yeah. You remember Sam Goody used to have shirts too?
Yeah.
I missed that place.
Well, what was the other one? FYE. And then you had that's all. I think all those places are pretty much done now.
Yep.
On the way of Blockbuster.
Blockbuster. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I used to enjoy going to Blockbuster. You going through the process of picking out a movie for the night, maybe getting a little food.
Dude, I found my.
You were trying to get in the back behind the curtain.
I ran across my Blockbuster ID card the other day, man. It was in my drawer.
Really?
Oh
wow. Is it growing mold on it?
From way back in the day.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to go to another topic here, and it's going to be comical songs that people love, like songs that were just like a niche. I'll go ahead and go first. And to me, from the 80s, I'd be like, "Don't worry, be happy." Don't it's just like kind of goofy songs like that. Amadeus was already on there for one of the other goofy kind of songs, but their 80s were full of them. So I'm going to go with mine here. Remember Whip It by Devo?
Devo. Yeah,
Good,
Devo.
Yeah. What about you, Chad? What's your kind of a comical song from the 80s?
Hey. Everything I keep thinking of is like from the 70s, like kung fu fighting and
the 70s did have more of that.
Yeah.
Oh.
My Ding-a-Ling, all those crazy songs in the 70s.
Was that Chuck Berry? Was that Chuck Berry? Or?
Yeah. And then Bad Leroy Brown.
Yeah.
The baddest man in the whole damn town.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I mostly think back to 70s songs again because I'm a little older than you guys. There were so many goofy ones then.
Let's see what we got here. Sam Goody was fancy 2-level store and the cafe had it. Yeah. I worked at Sam Goody in high school.
Sam Goody, baby.
Gypsy and Vanilla, but walk like an Egyptian.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What was the one that was Love Stinks? Yeah. Who was that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to think of who that was.
Pac-Man Fever. Yeah, that was a good one.
My 80s would be Safety Dance, Men Without Hats. And the 90s would be Sir Mix-a-Lot, Baby Got Back.
Okay.
So, yeah.
For me, talking about comical, I guess, listen, I got to go with Don't Worry, Be Happy, because I don't think I laughed that hard in my life at a video with Robin Williams and that other guy in it. That freaking video was so funny. I mean, and that song's got a great melody. If you put it to like an actual reggae beat, I've heard covers of that. It's a great melody. And me and my friend had this thing. You know how he goes, don't worry, and there's a little pause. And then he says, be happy. So me and my friend used to sing it together. And then we would say, don't worry. And we would pause. And then like a week later, we'd say, be happy. And I can remember saying to my friend, and we must have been in 4th grade, and he moved shortly after that. I said, let's just say, don't worry. And then when we run into each other 30 years from now, we'll say, be happy. So we said, don't worry. And he moved and left the school. I ran into him because he knew what I looked like on Facebook. He approached me out of nowhere, about 25, almost 30 years later at a friggin' Texas Roadhouse. And he's like, Aunt? And I'm like, holy shit. And at the end of our conversation, I remember that. I'm like, Larry. He's like, what's up? I'm like, be happy. So that was like a
elephant memory.
Yeah, man. I didn't forget. It's just one of those things that stuck in my head, and he remembered it. He was like, holy shit, I remember that.
we got Mamba number 5 in the chat.
Yeah.
And then we got remember, oh Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind.
Yeah,
that was Tony Basil.
That was probably early 80s, right? But nobody mentioned Weird Al Yankovic. He's the king of comedy songs.
Oh yeah.
Somebody mentioned that here. Yep, but that was the Eat It.
True.
Eat It and
Amish Paradise.
How about Macarena? Hey, Macarena.
Macarena, yeah.
But
Weird Al has so many, like a surgeon.
One with
dude, he's really
Robin
talented,
Williams.
man.
He is. He is.
Yeah. Here's the best one I remember. Call Me Al by Paul Simon, where Chevy Chase actually sang the whole song as Paul Simon in the video.
Yeah.
Word for word. That was great.
Wasn't Chevy Chase and Steely Dan? I think he was actually really a horn player.
No, really?
I heard that. I've heard that before. Almost like John Stamos with the Beach Boys.
I grew up listening to Steely Dan. My dad used to listen to that kind of stuff. Steely Dan, Traffic, a lot of that.
Maybe he stood in for him or something like that. I think he was a horn player.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Yeah, it might have, I'm not sure. That's
like John Stamos with the Beach Boys. He was like the bongo player or something like that.
Stamos is an awesome drummer, dude.
Yeah, he was the drummer for the Beach Boys, right? I mean,
yeah, that was it. Yeah, I'm just looking at some of the other ones. I'm looking at the comments as well. Dr. Demento, I'm not sure what that one is. I have to Google that one.
Wasn't he a radio host or something? Did they have a show called the Dr. Demento Show?
Sounds familiar.
I don't know.
Call it John Leary coming out with that stuff. That could be 60. No, I'm just
What's
kidding.
up, John?
We're going to do a quick plug again here. Tonight is sponsored by Rad Caps. They just released their new cap, the Galga. If you use the promo code Roundtable, you'll get 10% off that order at radcaps.co. Also,
nice
if you
looking cap.
would, please subscribe to our channels here on YouTube. I'll go ahead and paste the links in here as well in the chat real quick. If you guys could give us a quick like and subscribe for that, that would be fantastic.
Cool.
And John was born in 1964. How about Eddie Murphy? Oh my God, yeah, Eddie Murphy. Party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. Yeah.
I forgot.
Do you remember his Rubber Band song?
Rubber Band song.
No, thank God.
Oh my God, his Rubber Band song, man.
Yeah, only Rubber Band song
I don't want to sing the lyrics to it, but you got to look it up.
I'm looking it up after this.
Not a Surf. I remember Not a Surf. Yep.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Popular.
Yeah.
One of the lyrics in the song
one.
is "Stick a tiny man in your butt."
Sounds like Eddie Murphy.
What was the name of the group that came out with the remake of The Roof Is on Fire? He's like, The Roof.
Bloodhound Gang.
Bloodhound Gang, yeah.
Bloodhound Gang.
I was thinking of Butthole Surfers for a second.
Oh yeah.
Butthole Surfers. Which song did they have that?
I forget that.
Jesus is my hot rod, or Jesus built my hot rod. That was one of their songs.
One of their songs.
Let's see here. I'm trying to see what else we got on here real quick on the first alternative song. All right. Here's the next one. Next one we got here. A song that was so irritating that the radio played it constantly, and you just wish it would just never been played again.
That damn Dire Straits song, "Money for Nothing."
Dude, that guitar riff was so awesome though. Coming in,
It was, but it was played ad nauseum on MTV and on the radio and stuff like that. That it just got to be too much.
Man, for me, I'm taking it back to what I said earlier. Crazy Town, Butterfly, dude. That song just drove me crazy. That was 90s though.
I can't think of anything. I'm like Chad now. I can't think of 80s, 90s.
I'm rubbing off on everybody.
Dude, I got to go back to the 60s, 70s. What I can't stand listening to on the radio anymore is every classic rock station plays the shit out of Led Zeppelin. That's all they play. The same 5 Led Zeppelin songs on every classic rock station. And Led Zeppelin is so great, and I just can't listen to them because of that.
Dude, what's crazy is on classic rock stations, they play like Nirvana now. That trips me out.
Right.
Man. I'm like,
right. Now we're the oldies.
One of the things I have to do with
the oldies without music.
Yeah. One of the things I have to do with Led Zeppelin is, they used to always try to play their songs a different way each time they play them, and you're so used to hearing the radio versions that get played constantly, where you can go on YouTube and you can find other versions of the song, and it's a little easier to listen to it because they're different. It's not quite as ad nauseum as some of the ones they play.
Yeah, you agree, because it's definitely a thing, man. They just play them so too much.
The first song that comes in my head is from the 80s. I can't remember the girl's name, but it was Tiffany. I think we're alone.
Oh, yeah.
Song.
That was in Stranger Things. I don't know if anybody.
I got to pop my collar because you said Tiffany.
Yeah.
That was her thing.
And
she used to do the mall tours, and she would play the malls.
Oh, my sister used to listen to that all the time. And then you hear it on the radio. And I as soon as I even heard the beat start off, I either turned it off or I just.
Hey, who sang Manic Monday? That wasn't Tiffany, was it?
Remember that track? Manic Monday?
Yeah.
I'm playing the song through my head, trying to remember who it was.
Yeah, it's another Manic Monday.
Isn't that the people who sing "Walk Like an Egyptian"? Isn't it?
Yeah, with the Bangles, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Bangles. Yeah,
might have been. Yeah,
yeah. I think it was the Bangles.
All for One. I heard that on Sirius the other day.
All for One. Yeah, that was like an R&B group, right? We didn't really touch on R&B too much.
Black Eye Cherry, Save the Night, Save the Night. Fight the Break of Dawn. Yeah, Bangles. That's what it was. Yep, Bangles.
The Bangles,
yeah.
Save Tonight
wasn't that Susanna Hoffman?
Yeah,
she was hot.
Yeah, I just know she was married to Mark Gastineau from the Jets.
Was she really? I never knew that. Damn, I'm sure she divorced his ass a long time ago.
I saw her recently in an interview. She's aged pretty well.
Yeah.
That's like the. I seen an interview the other day with a girl, the lead singer from Pussycat Dolls. She's like, that was almost 20. Nicole
Scherzinger or whatever her name was. Yeah.
And she's like almost 50 now. If not, she looks like she's still 30. Yeah.
And that's like 20. What? That's even 20 years ago.
That was 20 years ago.
Yeah, that seems like new stuff.
Yeah, for real.
All right, Chad, what are some of the other songs you guys used to listen to that used to get on your nerves? Just when I needed the cars.
God, there are so many. For what genre?
Any. I'm just thinking of some that are on here. Yeah.
Yeah. Walk Like an Egyptian's a pretty annoying song too. I've never liked that. Though I did enjoy watching her in the video. I hate the song.
What was the one girl's name? Oh, come on. She was hot too back in the day.
You got to give me more information than that.
Pat Benatar.
Oh yeah. I don't know. She was hot. She's kind of odd looking.
No, not Pat Benatar.
Pat Benatar.
No, it's not Pat Benatar. What's her name? Oh my gosh. She remade the song from the 60s by the
Are you talking about the girl? You talking about Joan Jett or something?
Yeah, Joan Jett.
Joan Jett.
Oh, yeah.
Joan Jett's out here on Long Island. My buddy delivered UPS to her.
I guess they both kind of do have the same black haircut for a while.
Yeah.
I remember when she did I think it was some show in the 90s, and she had blonde hair, and she was like kind of like the butch type, but she was,
because I think she runs that way. I don't know if I'm not mistaken.
She definitely runs that way now, but back then,
I'll be right back.
Back then, she just had that. She had that like that sneaky hot type look. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I only know her as older. I don't remember her young too much because she was in a group, right? And then she went solo.
Yeah.
Was she the one that sang Barracuda and all that, or was that? What was her songs?
I'm not sure. I have to wait for the chat.
All the songs. Some of the songs we're talking about here remind me of Guitar Hero. You ever play Guitar Hero? I used to play Barracuda on it and stuff like that.
Yeah, Celine Dion, My Heart Will Go On. Yeah, that song got on my damn nerves.
James Leary said
we touch on some genres, man, like R&B. You know, R&B was a big genre back then too, like as a kind of offshoot of hip hop. Boys to Men, Motown Philly.
Oh, what was it? Yeah, that
all that stuff. You know,
or the Mariah Carey Christmas song every Christmas.
Yeah, Jodeci.
Yeah. Oh, Jodeci though. I'll tell you what. I got some good memories of Jodeci.
Jodeci's my wedding song, man. All my life's my wedding song.
What about Belle Biv DeVoe, man?
Belle Biv DeVoe, Poison.
What was the name of their one of their top songs there?
Poison.
Yeah, Poison. Well, they had a bunch of them, but
it was like Belle Biv DeVoe, Tony, all those.
Belle Biv DeVoe they were originally in New Edition with Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
And then they broke off. New Edition just kept back together now. They're like 100 years old. They did the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree lighting. All the original members.
Yeah, New Edition. I'll tell you what, Bobby Brown, how is he still alive?
I don't know. And Whitney Houston's not.
He's a perfect example of an evil person living.
Oh, man.
Do you remember that show, Bobby and Whitney? How crazy that was?
Yeah. I mean, he ruined her. You got
to
coke.
Did he really ruin her though? I mean, I don't know if you can blame it on that. You don't know if she was like that beforehand. You know,
who knows, man? Who knows?
Well, he didn't help. Let's put it that way. He didn't help. and then the lifestyle he lived with his daughter and his son. They're all there. I mean, everybody's dead but him now.
Yeah,
I used to really be into James Brown, especially his old stuff. His dad,
Mr. Telephone Man, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Yep. Casey and Joseph, Keith Sweat. Oh, Keith Sweat, and he made some.
Oh yeah, Keith Sweat.
Keith Sweat.
Every time I think of Keith Sweat, though, I kind of think of R. Kelly a little bit. You know, it's kind of the same type of music.
Yeah.
It's kind of I'm glad you brought up R. Kelly. Same thing now with Biggie. It's like it's a hard time listening to the music now that you know what he did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. R. Kelly, my God. Yeah.
But 12 Play. Oh, that album there was amazing. But yeah, it's but the same thing. Like I said, now I mean between him and Puffy and some of the other characters out there, and I have a feeling there's gonna be a few more down the line. I have a feeling Jay-Z's involved somewhere.
Oh yeah. Jay-Z's
it's just so funny all the stuff you hear about what some of these rappers had to do to get their careers. It just totally gives you a different perspective on everything.
Reasonable Doubt was a great album. Jay-Z's album, his first one.
Yeah. He had was it Foxy Brown on there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember her.
I only bought one Jay-Z album, man. I never did. Really
I've never been a Jay-Z fan, really. Yeah. I mean, he's got a couple songs that are okay, but I
like Reasonable Doubt, and then the late '90s Hard Knock Life. I like that album. Yeah. And then
I think the only reason
Blueprint
he came out relevant is because Biggie and Tupac were dead.
Right.
Yeah, that was because he pretty much sampled all their lyrics and put his own words to it. And
he sampled Nas on Dead Presidents, the song, and then they got
that's
the
funny.
Chief
Yeah,
together.
it's funny that the rappers that like Drake even. I seen that thing where like they took like 12 of his songs and how they had original songs that he copied the format to.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
Well, you know what?
Dude.
That the way we look at things in the future, we're going to look at that stuff like it was good, because everything's going to become AI now, and you cannot believe everything. AI is going to take over music. It's going to take over movies, and everything's just going to be like big deal. We're going to look at somebody like Drake, like, oh, that was good shit. At least it wasn't AI. You know?
It's some of the fastest growing content on YouTube right now is AI music.
Yeah.
Yeah, sooner or later, you're not going to know what's real.
I want to hate it, but I got to be honest. I find some pretty incredible AI music on YouTube. It's hard to hate it, you know.
I write lyrics all the time, man. And y'all know I used to like make my own music and stuff. But when you can generate a song in 3 freaking seconds, and put your lyrics in it and pump out a song, I mean, who's not going to do that?
You just wait. Just wait till the movie technology gets a little better. They're going to be able to make just some incredible movies that you could never make normally, and for like cheap, you know. I mean,
you just got to be able to navigate the prompts and do it right, man. And you can come up with anything.
You put another couple years behind the technology, and that's the way everything's going to go.
It'll be the end of Hollywood.
Yeah, because they're going to be able to make people that look however they want.
That could be a good thing. TLC. Oh yeah. How about when she lit Andre Rosin's house on fire?
The left eye.
Lisa left.
Oh shit. Yeah. That's a bugged out story about the day she died and everything. If you hear about that story, that's crazy.
Yeah. Well, some people have the conspiracy theory is because she was promoting that anti-cancer doctor, that Dr. Sade or whatever his name is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, same thing with Leo.
Doggy Style. Doggy Style was a great album.
No, that's what I was.
You mentioned Dre, we didn't really mention Snoop.
No, nobody mentioned Snoop tonight, man. I was a little surprised.
Well, yo, that track in the beginning about Joe was moved by Dubs. That's a good track. Dubs, you made that track. That's a good track. I sent Dubs a track I made that I liked. So right now for us, the AI music, because we used to make rap music, to do it now, like you said, in 3 seconds, it's like a stress relieving fun right now. Yeah, you know, for us, you know. But then eventually down the line, I don't know where it's gonna go, man. Really,
it's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm curious as well because at a certain point, I seen what Elon Musk said the other day. Like in 20 years. People aren't going to have to work because the AI is going to do the work for them.
Yeah, they say I heard that in like just 3-4 years, almost all white collar jobs are going to be taken over by AI.
Yeah.
It's the grunt labor they're going to still need you for.
Graphics artists are almost obsolete now.
Oh yeah. Anybody like anybody that does any kind of artwork, I mean, AI can just do it. Just
my issues with that is
and AI can do it any style you want it to do it. You know, if you want, I want something to be like Simon Beasley style. I want it to be Frazetta style. Whatever. I mean, they can do anything. I mean, it's incredible.
My biggest issue with AI is like what's being baked into it. Like, is there propaganda? Is there, we gotta watch that. So, but I think it's interesting though. So,
yeah. Pretty soon you're not gonna be able to tell the difference. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. When I can't believe anything I hear in the news now. You know, like
for real.
Especially on social media. You know, you can't on social media anyway. It's just like, how can I believe anything? It's gonna be so good. You don't even know if that video of that person was real or not. If they actually did that crime or did that thing, you know. It's fucking scary. That's another show though.
That's a good show, actually.
Yeah. I remember my grandfather, when I was probably about 7 or 8 years old, he took me aside. He was like, don't believe everything you hear.
Yeah.
He's like, your eyes are what you see, and that's what you believe.
Yeah.
And he was like, let your news be your eyes. Yeah. And think
about
people just turn off social media now, let their eyes be the news.
Yeah.
Think about this, dude, like a dictator in North Korea could be putting out propaganda just to their people, and they think it's real, man.
They think they won the Olympics every year. They think they win the Olympics.
Yeah.
They don't even have athletes there.
Yeah. That's pretty much going to wrap it up. Anybody else have any questions in the chat? That was, hour and a half went by quick.
Thanks, everybody who watched.
Yeah.
I think this was the longest episode, but we got a good show coming up next week, right?
Yes, next week. Ryan from Peaky Hat joining us. And I think he's going to have some special news to release on that. So make sure you guys tune into that. Again, thank you for everybody for tuning in. Please, like I said,
Thanks
please
for joining
subscribe
us.
to our YouTube channels. And also hit up our sponsor today, Radcaps. Go to radcap.co, enter the code Roundtable, and you can get the Galga cap at 10% off using the code Roundtable. And that cap looks sick. So
Yeah, it does.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Todd
cool.
Radcaps for sponsoring tonight. And I am
What's
Reviews
up,
and Moose.
Todd?
Chad.
First 508 Airborne.
Done.
Dubs Hat Hub.
And Ox Unbox.
All right, everybody. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you guys next Tuesday at 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern for a date with Ryan from Peaky Hat. All right,
Should
everybody.
be a
Have a
good
great night.
show.
Yeah,
Later,
looking
guys.
forward to it.
See ya.